Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Oilers TV. I'm Rachel Ndwati.
And I'm Harold Landuvate. And this weekend we have a big game between the Menengai Oilers and Blakblad.
And it's Nakuru County and it's also a city. So Nduvate, please tell us, what do you think about this game today?
Definitely for me, I think that today's game is going to be a very tough match, especially now that the Blakblad are within the relegation zone, as well as Oilers are trying to look for a spot they're trying to finish at the top spot, so it's going to be definitely a tough match.
Yeah, I know that we are all anticipating for this game, so see you then.
Thank you, Coach, for agreeing to see us for this short interview.
Thank you very much for having me as well.
And as we can see from your squad of today, we see that you've put more guys who you played against KCB.
For us now, it's trying to build a rhythm. I think we've played over 9 matches, and now we'll be able to look at the players that have played and be able to evaluate them, analyze them, and now we're feeling that we have likely we have a squad that wants to play in the playoffs. For us now, it's building a rhythm with a consistent squad. But we've made a few changes, some which have been forced by injuries and Sine is not available for selection due to family commitments. But now we're trying to look at building a team that's consistent with one eye at the playoffs.
And as we can see, Oilers is as young as the Blood players. Are we looking for a contest during this game?
Oh, definitely it will be a contest the whole game, but for us, we have a plan, and our plan is basically make sure that we control the possession, we dominate the set pieces, we dominate territory, and if we can attack the whole game, that's our plan. But it's hard to do that. But our style of play is different from theirs. But I will see. I hope the boys are ready and we'll be able to put up a performance with the plan that I've given them.
And as you check from our previous game with KCB, what thing worked for you well and you are hoping to apply over this weekend?
Oh, number one was the set pieces. I think our set pieces were okay. Our lineups, we got them going, and we were able to disrupt KCB's momentum in that area. Our scrums were okay, but at some point we got crucial turnovers and penalties from those areas, and then we were able to play the ball from there on. So basically today we want to build up on that. Cities have to be very, very strong, and then that's where we launch with our backline. We want to use our backline more and to explore the opportunities that we've identified in the Blood team, and hopefully we should be able to get points out of those areas.
Joining me right now is Moto Williams, who is the coach. Karibu sana. Thank you for making time for us. I just want to ask you, you really have big guys, yeah? So are you looking forward to playing tight or open?
All right, thank you for having me. The game is unpredictable. I always advise my guys to play what they see. So it depends on how the opponents have already, the Oilers team, being our opponents of the day, how they've organized themselves. So we'll just try to capitalize on what we believe we can do. I don't want to tell you that we'll play tight or
open. Yeah, sure thing. Will you miss the services of Arcadia Squesa and Ian Obukwa?
All right, good question. Yes, indeed, I'll miss them. And of course, the team will also miss them. They've been part or a core team. However, I also believe that the guys, everybody in the team, 23 of them, have really raised their hands up. And I believe they are ready. They can really replace them so well. You see, in life will always go on when you're gone. So, yeah, they are just out for because of injury. But I believe the ones who are there, the ones who've stepped into the big boys' shoes, they'll be able to deliver as well.
Okay, and the relegation battle is looking hot, and we understand Oilers is also a good team. Are you going to win for a bonus?
Okay, good question. Let me tell you one thing, rugby is a game of 2 halves, that is first thing. Then again, I can't just predict the results right now. Remember, we might really talk here, but it's up to the boys to play for 80 minutes. So I believe maybe after 80 minutes, we'll be able to do something. However, I believe we've not just come here to play. Yeah, we're here to compete because we also need those crucial points. As you've said, currently you are 5th. But anything can happen between 5th and 12th. Yeah. Nobody's safe, so we really need those points, and I believe the boys will really show up to the party and deliver the results. Yeah. I also know Oilers also really need these points because, again, the race in top 4 is tight, and of course, they really want to get fair opponent.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And we're also seeing that Oilers is as young as Varsities, yeah? So should we expect a running contest today?
Good question. Yes, I expect we play almost a similar type of gameplay. Both of them are young, and of course they'll be able to play for 80 minutes. You can't compare them to some teams that only play for 60 minutes or 40 minutes, then they've closed their shops. So I believe it will be a very entertaining game, and it will be up to the person who will want it more. So after 80 minutes, yeah, we'll compare the results, but I expect a very tight battle.
Good luck. I just want to ask you 2 questions. One, what is your expectation for today?
I expect a tough match from Oilers again. They have been outstanding this season, but again, we come here prepared, and we really need those points, so we'll just have to work hard for it.
Okay, and what strategy are you going to use? Are you going to use an attack strategy or a defense strategy?
I think rugby involves both. So in terms of defense, I think we'll just play the right territory, try and play the right territory, their half. We defend that territory. It's easier defending from there rather than defending your own half or your own 5. So on defense, we'll just try and pressure them, go up. On attack, it's about taking our chances. On several occasions, the previous games, we have been having a lot of chances and only capitalizing on a few. But I think we are seeking on changing that, hoping that we'll put them under pressure, make them commit a lot of fouls for them to go to our favor.
Okay.
happy with the results. That was the most important thing. The process was okay. At some point, critical moment, we lost momentum and lost possession. So there are areas that we need to work on. But I'm very happy with the set pieces, happy with the lineouts, happy with the scrums. The boys responded well. It's going into the playoffs. So for us, it's just making sure that we play extremely well, able to get the results, and we're able to win.
Today's game has been tough. I must agree. Of course, we expected it to be tough because it's the league is going towards the end, and every team is trying to put their best to either make it to playoffs or avoid relegation. So we expected a tough game, and actually it has been tough, but our resilience and our team playing together, the bonding, the working together as a team is the one that worked for us, and we were able to win the game today. The strategy that we had today was both defense and attack, but more so on defense because the best teams that win championship, I believe, they win championships with the defense. When you defend well, you will have an opportunity to attack because if you're defending well, it means at one point you will get that ball and you will attack. So it's the defense that is working for us.
I really thought before the game started, that it was going to be a tight contest. However, the set piece really didn't work well, especially the lineouts. We lost about 80%. That really costed me. And a bit of decision making, especially from the senior boys, the decision making didn't favor us. Yep.
And what can you say you'll pick up from this game going forward to your final game for the season?
All right, good question. There are few. We have got a number of lessons that we need to pick. One of them, of course, definitely making the right decision at the right time, for example, and sticking to the game plan. Because coming into this game, we said we don't want to run any ball inside our end zone. We just needed to kick and play in the safe zone. But you find out that we played the opposite. Because first half we camped about 70% to 80% we were just in Oilers green zone. Oilers red zone, that is our green zone. Yeah. But we kicked away possession very easily and it really didn't work well for us. So that decision making, then also we need to go and work on the set pieces, especially lineouts. We really need to work and I believe we need to fix it going forward.
I just love how they mixed the players, how they came up with the experience and the young blood from local schools like Langa Langa and Nakurude. I just love them, which makes them the best and my favorite team.
The game was so awesome. I loved it. The way the Oilers played, they played with a lot of energy. They were the best on the field. The way they ran from this side to other, I loved them. They were the best ever.
We had fun. The game was awesome. Tumeruka and Oilers were the best. Tumesikia vizuri, and there was this guy who was like, oh. Guy, tumesikia vizuri. The game was lively. We loved it. We love rugby. We are so happy that Oilers won. Yeah.
I'm Coach Moto Williams, and this is Oilers TV.
I'm Dennis. This is Oilers TV.